Assalamu alaikum guys and welcome to my YouTube channel Biology Articles and MCQs. Today we are going to discuss the past paper of Inter Part 1 Lahore Board of year 2021. In this video I will guide you about all the correct answers of the objective type question and also tell about you that what questions appear in the past paper of 2021 of year 2021 Lahore Board in the subjective type. Guys, the objective type question objective type paper will be of 20 minutes and it will consist of 17 marks and total 17 MCQs. So moving towards the MCQs, the first MCQs is the major cell infected by HIV is. The option number one is B lymphocytes. The option number two is neutrophils. C is helper T lymphocytes, and D is basophils. But before discussing about the correct answer, we will discuss one by one all the answer, all the options given in the paper. The first is B lymphocytes. Guys, the B lymphocytes help in the defense against pathogens, and it also helps in the antibody production. And the option B is neutrophils. You know that the neutrophils are the first immune cells that respond against the foreign cells. The option C is helper T lymphocytes, and helper T lymphocytes are very important cells that will help in the activation of the B lymphocytes, or simply called the B cells, to secrete antibodies. And the option D is basophils. Basophils are the important cells that defend the body against some allergens or parasites or any foreign object that is entering in the body. So the major cell, but here is the question that major cell infected by the HIV. HIV means human immunodeficiency virus, and it is the main virus that cause AIDS. So the answer will be here, the helper T lymphocytes, because the major cells that are infected by the HIV is helper T lymphocytes. Moving toward the second MCQ is that which is included in non-vascular plants. Non-vascular plants means that it does not contain any xylem or phloem. The first option is hornworts. The second is whisk ferns, then club mosses, and the horsetails. First of all, you should know about the non-vascular plants. There are mostly three classes of the non-vascular plants, or you can say that non-vascular plants have three groups. The first group is Bryophyta that contain mosses. The second is Hepaticopsida that contain liverworts, and the third is Anthyrosopsida that contain hornworts. So the correct answer will be hornworts that are non-vascular plants. Other three options are the vascular plants. Next, we are moving toward the MCQs number 3. Incomplete or imperfect digestion is called. The first option is called ulcer. Is ulcer, but you know that the ulcer is simply a sore in the lining of any of your organ like stomach or small intestine or esophagus. So this is not the correct option. The second is obesity. Obesity, you know that it is simply abnormal or excessive fat, so it is also not the option. The third is dyspepsia. The dyspepsia is the correct option. That the incomplete or imperfect digestion is called dyspepsia. Okay. So this is the correct option. But we will also discuss the last option, that is botulism. The botulism is a serious illness that is caused by a special toxin, and that toxin is produced by a bacteria that is called Clostridium botulinum. So the correct option will be the option number C, dyspepsia. The fourth MCQs is, in myocardial infarction, which organ is infected? The myocardial infarction, guys, is a simply heart attack. And heart attack happens when one or more areas of the heart muscles did not get enough oxygen. So the correct option will be simply heart. That in myocardial infarction, heart is affected. So let it highlight. The fifth MCQs is zoogeography is the study of distribution of what in nature. So zoo means animals and geography is distribution of earth, and this is a simple MCQs. So the answer will be the option A. It is the distribution of animals. Moving towards the sixth, which of the following is related to phytol? Phytol is the tail of a chlorophyll molecule, and you know that it is a hydrocarbon tail, and its formula is H20 C20 H40 and O4 means the total number of carbon is 20, total number of hydrogen is 40, and total number of oxygen is 1 in the phytol molecule. But you are seeing here that there is no correct any option here. So the option will be C20 and H40 and O. So in this paper, this is what you will correct down, C40 and O. So moving towards the seventh MCQs, an activated enzyme consisting of polypeptide chain and cofactor is known as, it is a first and correct, the holoenzyme. Holoenzyme is an activated enzyme. The second option is apoenzyme, but apoenzyme in an active part, inactive part, so it is not the correct option. The third option is alloenzyme. Alloenzyme is simply have a high level, any enzyme that have high level of evolutionary conservation. So it is also not correct. And the coenzyme is simply non-protein part that is required by the enzyme to carry out its activity. So it is also not correct. So the correct enzyme is option A, holoenzyme. Now, the shark liver oil is used in the medicine as a source of vitamin. The shark liver oil is source of vitamin A and E. Option D. MCQs number 9. It is a third mechanism to defend the body against the foreign invaders. Guys, when any foreign molecule enter in our body, our body use three types of line of defense, or you can say that three types of mechanisms. The first line of defense will be the our physical or chemical barriers like skin or mucus or cilia. The second line of defense will be the cells like eosinophils, or it can be proteins like interferon. But here in the question, we have a question that about the third mechanism. And the third mechanism or third line of defense is the option D, immune system. The skin, mucous membranes, and the phagocytes. The other three options are incorrect, and these are the first line of defense. MCQ number 10 is the trypanosoma is transmitted by the bite of infected. Trypanosoma is simply a protozoa that causes a disease that is called sleeping sickness. And the sleeping sickness disease is caused by trypanosoma, and it is transmitted by the bite of tsetse fly. Option number D. The 11th MCQs is water makes how much percentage of a total cell weight in bacterial cell? The bacterial cell have 70% water. So the option number D will be correct, and the other 30% are the enzymes in the bacterial cell. The 12th MCQs is nuclear fusion in the basidium is followed by. Nuclear fusion is followed by meiosis, and then the basidiospores will be formed. And you know that basidium is a simple fungus. So in this fungus, the nuclear fusion, after nuclear fusion, the next step is meiosis. MCQ number 13 is in bacteria, when the division in the three planes is in the three planes, it will produce with the arrangement. The arrangement will be the option number C, Sarcina. Sarcina is formed when the bacteria is cut in the three planes, and the sarcina is consists of total 8 cells. If we talk about the streptococcus is simply a single chain of bacteria, and it is formed by the single division. And tetrad is formed by the double division, and it consists of total 4 cells. And diplococcus, as the name shows, it consists of 2 cells, and it is formed by 3 division. So the correct option will be the option C. The 14th MCQs is the respiratory pigment of blue in color called hemocyanin is present in animals of which phylum? Guys, it is also present in phylum, some members of phylum Mollusca, and it is also present in some members of phylum Arthropoda. So there is also a mistake in the option of the MCQs number 14. Sorry, that these both of these options will be the correct, because hemocyanin is present both in the members of the Mollusca and phylum Arthropoda. So moving towards the 15th MCQ, 1 micrometer is equal to 1 micrometer is equals to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 6 meters. So it will be the option E. The 16th MCQ and second last MCQs is as a result of energy conversion during the light dependent reaction, reducing ambulatory power is formed in the form of NADPH and ATP, that is option D. And you know that the light dependent reactions are carried out or takes place in the thylakoid membrane of chloroplast, and it will produce the three products. The first product will be the ATP, then NADPH, and the third will be the oxygen. So the option D will be correct. The last MCQs is MCQs number 17. Oxygen diffuses how many times more quickly in air than in water? So you know that the oxygen diffusion in the air is more. Oxygen diffusion quantity, or you can say that the rate of diffusion is more, and it is more about 8,000 times as compared to water. So the correct option will be the option D. So here I show you all the objective type part of past paper of year 2021. Then we are moving towards the subjective type. Here you can see the subjective type. It will be for of 2 hours and 40 minutes. Guys, it is for group 1. Okay, and 2 minutes and 40 hours. Sorry, 2 hours and 40 minutes. And the question number 2 will be for 16 marks, and these are the questions, total questions. You have to attempt 8 questions out of these total questions, which are 12. You can also take a screenshot of it. So moving towards the question number 3. The question number 3 is also for 16 marks, and total questions are also 12. You have to attempt the 8 out of them. In the last portion of the short questions, it is for total marks 12, and you have to attempt 6 questions out of this. So there is section number 2. So in the section number 2, these are the long question. Each question contains 4 marks, and there are total 5 questions in this. Each containing the part A and part B. You have to attempt only 3 questions out of these all. You can take a screenshot of all this paper. So this is all about the essay type or subjective type of the biology paper inter part 1 of Lahore board of year 2021. It is group 1. So guys, if you want the answers, if you want the page numbers or where the answers of these questions, you can comment in the section below. If you like this video, share this video with your friends. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you so much.